Merry Sprintmas, everyone. It's Sprintmas Day 2, and I have power, which is a shocking turn of events. Because last night I prepped everyone to be over with Demi. I was like, I'm not unlikely to see me tomorrow, but here we are. I am here, and I have Demi and I have Aoife, and I'm very excited about both of these people being on my channel. If you don't know either of these lovely faces, links are in the description box. And Aoife just had a video go out, so maybe during the first sprint you can check that out. We have a 12 and 12 with a twist. And it's going to be great. I'm excited to watch it, but why don't I get you to introduce yourselves, because there's been a lot of new people here on the channel that may not know who everybody is, and let me know what you're reading. Demi, do you want to start?
Yep, so I'm Demi. My channel is Reading with Demi, and I'm on Instagram, same username. I'm not reading because I still need to set up my reading journal for 2024. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It's this nice green square.
Lovely.
So that's what I'll be doing.
I love watching your journaling videos. So
I'm filming it. My phone is literally just up
Yay! Excited. Aoife?
I am Aoife from Pretty Purple Polka Dots. As Brittany just said, I just had a video go out where you can wonder at my mathematics skills.
So maths is overrated.
Maths
is not my thing. You know what's really fun?
Here. We are not maths.
You know what's really fun? If you are woefully awful at maths, but your mother is your maths teacher. That is such fun. I highly recommend it.
I like it.
I'm so sorry.
I will be filming for most of today. So when I come back, I'll be wearing a different jumper.
Nice.
And I'm not. When I'm not filming, I will be reading Make You Mine This Christmas on my Kindle that I can't find.
Nice. I also could not find my Kindle earlier today because I
no idea where it went.
First with my headphones case, my Kindle, because I move through the house too much, and then I just put things down, and then I'm like,
yeah,
where? Who knows? I am reading the same thing I was reading last night, plot twist, and that's The Cartographers, and I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It's very dark academia vibes, which we all know I love. So whoever picked this for me in the Sprintmas suggestions, I don't know who it was, but you did a good job. So
thanks for them.
So far, so good. Let's see who is here. We have Kelly, hello, and Coda, and Tina popping in to say hi. Christina's here, going to try to be productive today. Maybe. I love this outlook on productivity. I'm going to try, and it might happen. Who knows?
It might not.
You're attempting.
Yeah. Really, that's all I'm ever doing is attempting.
Yeah, attempts have been made.
Sometimes it works out. Sharing some Sprintmas cheer with the like button. Love it. Reading A Little Magic by Lindsay Lanza. I hope you're liking this. Hello, ML. Hello, Maddox. Hello, Browen. Didn't realize these were early sprints for me. Excited since I keep reading Unseelie, which I'm only reading during sprints. Well, yes, we are doing daytime sprints today, and then we're back to nighttime sprints tomorrow. I kind of like alternated mostly.
You just wanted to bring the Europeans on.
Yeah.
I did have to do
that about being asleep at 2 a.m.
Exactly. I did. Although I will say for the Australians, Meredith did sign up for a 2 a.m. time slot. And I was like, you know what time this is for you, right? And she was like, yes. And I was like,
Meredith is a law unto herself. So
I was like, okay. She was like, it's the only day that works. And I was like, if you want to sleep in a little and come late, no worries. Because it'll be 2 a.m. for you.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you so much.
They do your work for you.
They do. I know. Yeah. They do all the promoting for me, and I appreciate it because I suck at promoting myself.
So they picked your book for you.
And they picked my book. Yep. Mm-hmm. I did no work.
Do you just turn up?
Pretty much.
Are you here for the numbers?
Pretty much. Oh. I just turn up. They do the things. They know I can't choose anything. They know
you're the personality hire. Nice.
Yep, exactly. Hello, reading. So this is Ever After. Nice.
Cinderella retelling?
I would assume.
Cinderella
Sounds like
Jade?
it should be.
I would assume
From the
that.
title, I'm getting the vibe.
Hello, Lana. Late lunch, so I can be here for half an hour. Nice. Hello, Michaela. Having bad weather here today. Power has gone off and back on 5 times this morning, and had to clean up some water in the basement. Michaela, you are having a day, and I'm so sorry.
What a morning.
That's not. It's not.
What a morning.
I'm doing good. Other than that, it's very windy here, but that's it.
But we can't hear the wind, so
yeah.
Shockingly, shockingly,
I hear nothing.
It's amazing. Although I'm in the basement, so that might be why.
There you go.
Yeah,
safest place.
Yeah. Hello, Jen. Sprintmas Day 2. Hello, Samantha. Just settled in for work. Hello. Hopefully going to get close to finishing up Cinder by Marissa Meyer. We love this. I read this last month. I really liked it. I need to keep going. Hello, Pat. Thank you. This one's probably one of my favorites for the week.
It's very cute.
Definitely have different headgear for everything.
I like that you brought out the green when I was here. Much appreciated.
I mean, we matched, and it was accidental, but it was perfect. Yeah. That's great minds think alike.
I know.
Glad you're liking it because a lot of people I followed didn't love it. Dark Academia vibes got me interested. Yeah, I mean, I'm only 120 pages in, so it's early days because this book is large. It is a 15-hour audiobook.
No,
so
Dark Academia is quite large, though.
Yeah, it's true. I will say a lot of the books people picked were large. They went chunky.
They wanted you to end the year.
They wanted to get some reads in.
Yeah,
which is fine. I'm okay with it. I am reading The Cartographers. And the other 2 are not reading.
I may read. I found my Kindle.
Oh, yay!
I may read. Make You Mine This Christmas by Lizzie Huxley Jones, which is fake dating falls in love with the fake datie's sister.
Ooh. Okay. I love that. Does it have holiday vibes? Because lately I have been tricked into it being set in December with no holiday vibes.
Oh, so you mean like Love Light Farms?
Like Love Light Farms.
I got tricked.
Wreck the Halls was like, I feel like I told you that Love Light Farms was not Christmassy.
You may have.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I forgot to. Maybe I didn't, and then I didn't actually. I meant
maybe you meant to and then got distracted.
That's possible. That is also possible.
For a while book club because it was supposedly Christmassy.
No,
and, I feel like
it's set on a Christmas tree farm, but there's no Christmas.
It takes place on Thanksgiving.
I know.
It's a Thanksgiving.
Wreck the Halls is the same way. Tessa Bailey's new book. That is New Year's if you stretch it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
Not a stitch.
I thought it was like something on a Christmas Eve.
No.
Rude.
No, they're trying to get the band back together for like the Christmas Eve ball drop situation. But like even that is only the last chapter of the book. So like, yeah, you're stretching it to call it a Christmas Eve book. It's not Christmassy. Hello, Josh. How are you? Very, very grateful for sprints. I have so much to get done. It is literary. It's writing university essays, but I study English, so it's still in the bookish mood. Nice. Well, I hope we can help you get essays done, get some schoolwork done. Hello, Jen. Cleaned all morning. Now sitting down to read The Stone Sky. Reading The Kingdom of Sweets and Crocheting. Everyone is reading this book. It's a Nutcracker retelling. It's like a darker Nutcracker retelling. And frankly, I need to read this book, and everyone is reading it, and I'm having severe FOMO.
I feel like I saw somebody reading it on a vlog lately. Sam from Griff Reads might have been. She said it had like Christmassy vibes to it.
Yeah, it was a
Nutcracker retelling. So she'd never seen the Nutcracker, so she didn't know what would be a spoiler or not. And I've also never seen the Nutcracker, so I also don't know what's a spoiler or not. But she said she enjoyed it. I think she gave it 4 stars. If it is that book.
I feel like it's hard to spoil the Nutcracker because I feel like even if you haven't seen it, you at least know like the general outlook.
You know the vibe.
Nutcracker. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello, Chrissy. Us against you. Ooh, some Bear Town. We love this.
That's also a chunky boy.
Us against you is chunky. The Winners is worse.
The Winners is the Winners is this big.
The Winners is so big.
Minimum.
The Winners is so large. It's good, but she's big. I can barely hear you over the wind. So same boat here. Oh no. Yes, you live close to me, so that would make sense that you're having a windy day as well. Hello. Hi, Bree. It is not a Cinderella retelling, though it would have been a good title for one. So This Is Ever After is a queer book about what happens after the bad guy is defeated.
Ooh.
That sounds interesting.
That does sound interesting.
Completely unrelated, but I don't know if you can see.
What is
there?
Just a little reverse flute.
Ruby
Oh.
laying on her back, demanding attention.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you just get her back legs.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm scared to move in case she moves and you lose her.
It has been a morning. Hoping things calm down soon so I can make lunch. Might try to finish Shadow Kiss today. It's my physical read. Rude, YouTube.
Rude. I could have notified you.
Ooh, Ray Bearer. I loved this book. I hope you like it. Reading Out There Screaming by Jordan Peele. 19 short stories from 19 authors. Very spooky and interesting so far.
Interesting.
Hello. Hi, Julie. Hitting the like button on my lunch. Glad you have power. I know. Last night I was sure. I was like, there's just no way. There's no way. Hi, Rainey. Currently dealing with having bought an entire series on Macari. What is that?
No, you don't. We don't want more words how to find books. We don't want more of that.
I was like, hold up. Is this a thing that I can buy books on?
We already have too many books.
What is it? I need more information, Rainey. Hello, Jane. You're new here. Welcome to Sprintmas. Finishing up a library book and knitting. Nice. Also, book 3 are different page lengths and typesets. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's annoying. I need my books to match. Like I do have mixed series, but it's usually on ones that like I've gotten at thrift stores and I know I'm not going to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
If they're going to be staying and living their best lives, they need to match.
Yeah.
And even I read some unhinged stuff for Patreon and it was really Christmas, but I do not recommend either one.
I mean, you had me at Unhinged. So you had me at Unhinged.
I read Were Turkey last month. Okay,
yeah, you did.
Were Turkey.
You guys are weird. You guys are reading all the weird stuff. Is everything okay at home? Things you need to talk about something.
We don't want to look too deeply at it. We cannot look too deeply because it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hello. Planning on reading Kingdom of Sweets on Christmas Day.
Ooh.
Maybe I should do such a thing. I don't know what the what is for.
Me neither. What the what?
We don't know what the what is for. Hello, Josephine. Working, but it's slow, thankfully. Planning on reading Breathless by Amy McCulloch, maybe?
Sounds right.
Great. Used to perform in the Nutcracker. Oh, this might be that we have not read the Nutcracker or seen the Nutcracker. That might be what the what is for. Used to perform in the Nutcracker every year. Reading. Oh, I said this right the other day. Nosferatu?
Yeah.
That's what I call it.
Yeah. as my set at Christmas read, but after getting 200 pages in, I'm worried that it's not actually Christmassy enough. I mean, I know that the rule is if you thought it was, like when you went in and that was your intention, you find out it's not, that's okay. It still counts. Because some prompts, you can only do your best of knowing what is in the book. So that's kind of how we're doing it. Have only seen the Nutcracker. If the Barbie Nutcracker counts, that totally
counts.
Totally.
Obviously.
Reading and wrapping presents. Hello. Only here for about half an hour because I'm going to a theme park. Fun. Not sure what to do. Yeah. What? That sounds like that's like a fun way to spend a December. I'm never near a theme park that you could go to in December because it's like too snowy.
Yeah, they all close in England.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Here too.
Court of Sugar and Spice. Ooh, Look, we have our first starred comment of a book for me to look up during the sprint. Ooh, there's now a guessing game of how many sprints will be added or how many books will be added to my TBR during Sprintmas.
Oh wait, the whole Sprintmas. Okay. I need to up my guess.
How dangerous is this? It's gonna be a lot. They sent me 2 copies of book 3 and book 4, which doesn't happen. Ugh, that really does suck.
That is really annoying.
Yeah. Gonna eat lunch, finishing journaling, and then work on ACOTAR. Y'all should really go back and watch that sprite. Yeah, your Patreon one? Yes, I do need to do that.
Because I do need to. I need the unhinged.
I definitely meant to be on them, but then something happened. My son had something going on that night. I don't remember. Oh, I had a headache. That's what it was. I got a migraine. I remember now. YouTube.
They didn't tell Brie at all.
I mean, what can we do with YouTube?
I got a notification 2 days ago to watch a video that was published a year and a half ago.
No, you didn't.
No, I genuinely did. And I messaged my friend. I was like, "Are you already planning your spring content?" And she was like, "No. Why do I have this is my spring TBR?" And she was like, "I put that up last year in February."
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny. YouTube. I have no words. Hello, Courtney. We need to start an over-under bet for each day. How many books will we have to return?
I'm saying 7.
For today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say for the whole week. We're almost past that already. We're
for today. I'm saying 7.
Last night was 4, so
I'm saying 7.
7's probably a doable number. Anyone else would like to?
Anyone? 10 and ask everyone to start recommending books in the comments now.
Yeah.
Well, don't encourage it.
Yeah, do it. But once you get to 7, you can stop.
Just stop at 7.
Yeah.
Fair.
But also hit 10.
Yeah. That was me being a previous ballerina, not understanding how you weren't just immersed in Nutcrackerish for months of your life. Oh, no, thank you.
Go away.
No, I'm not doing people today.
No, thank you. Take a shower during the first sprint, and then we'll start reading my Sky book, The Ones You Were Meant to Find. But now I want to turn the other copy because it's a banned edition. She no longer sells. I looked it up by the ISBN number, so now I'm intrigued.
Interesting. I'm intrigued too.
Older videos are good too.
They are good too.
It's true. But
they are.
Reading King of Wrath, 51% in and loving it. Also reading Right Move by Liz Tomford. Nice. Should be 5. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going over.
I think over is probably a reasonable guess.
Yeah.
Who knows? Always have like 10 new notifications on YouTube every time I enter, and it's for reels about pregnant women. I'm not pregnant.
What have you been
The
doing?
algorithm does not know who we are.
I I just laugh. This happened to me during Clue. I got notified for a Clue sprint that was like at the beginning of the month, at the end of the month. And they were like, you were tagged and you were mentioned in this. And I was like, this happened 3 weeks ago.
This is already over.
I was like, thanks so much. Thank you. That was really helpful information. Why?
That's an interesting connection.
I'm sure there's a reasoning for it, but I don't, because also Christina understands this and I don't.
Is it an advert or something?
I don't know.
There has to be like some kind of a video it's been in.
Maybe it wasn't. Here's what I'm thinking. It's a commercial that aired in the United States that did not air in either of our countries, which is why we don't know what this is.
That's it.
That's 100% what this is.
It makes the most sense.
It's in there. We're all wrong.
Because this means nothing to me.
Nothing.
So I'm going to go with it's a commercial that aired in the United States.
That sounds very plausible.
Yeah. Make You Mine This Christmas is only 99 cents on Kindle. So you could easily add that to your TBR today. We're going to star that. So it's fine.
And then we can read it together like friends.
Jurassic Park. I haven't
seen Jurassic Park.
Okay,
some are saying 3, some are saying 2.
I've definitely seen it, but it obviously did not stick in my mind.
I've seen the first one. I don't remember 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Apart from 3, they like go to New York or something.
Also received books today, a series, and half of them are the wrong ones. What is with people sending us the wrong books?
Rude.
I'm now very grateful that my Red Rising series is the Red Rising series. It arrived.
I'm now doing this every day for Sprintmas. Pretty much to do a vlog this year, reading the books Sprintmas recommends.
I would watch the hell out of that.
There you go, everyone. Yeah. Next year, look forward to all the books that got added to my TBR. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I mean, I haven't changed it, so. Oh, I vaguely remember this now that you say this.
I have no memories of it.
Only vaguely.
I don't think I was there.
Tried to read Step Santa last night and couldn't. It's a dark mafia age gap romance. It wasn't the content exactly, but the way it was presented that got to me. You have to do age gap, like even in dark romance, it has to be done well.
Yeah.
It needs to be done well, or it just doesn't work. We are going to go into our first sprint though, and I forgot to look what won the poll. So 1 second. Oh, 45's won. I'm surprised. 45s never win. I'm excited. So since I did not expect that to win, I need to change the timer. 45-minute sprints today. We love this. And let me pull up the timer and I will see you all in 45.
See you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello. We're back. I don't know how much I read. I got to 37%. And you've changed your sweater.
Do you know what that means? I'm caught up with my filming.
Yes.
I'm caught up. I don't have to spend my Christmas break away from my family. They will be blessed with this mess.
I mean, you're doing all the things. I am also trying to make it so that I have next week off and we'll still have videos going up in that time.
Yeah.
And I was hoping to have that all done before Sprintmas started. I'm just going to be honest that is not how it has gone.
It's how the cookie falls, you know? Sometimes it happens like that.
I have all week. It's fine. It'll be
It's
fine.
fine. It is Monday. Is it Monday? It's Monday. There's time.
I actually, for a while today, thought it was Tuesday because I was sprinting today, and just in my head that meant it was Tuesday.
Yeah,
because I sprint on Tuesday, and then I was like, "Oh, I have a phone appointment at 10," and I was like, "No, that's tomorrow because tomorrow is Tuesday. Today is Monday. It's fine." How did your sprint go?
Mine was good. I got one spread done.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm excited to see it.
Only God knows how many. Oh God, I've planned a lot. Crap. It's gonna take a while.
And Aoife, you finished filming? Is that how you're?
I finished filming, and I also starting to edit. I'm about 3 minutes edited, and I also edited something that I need for a collaboration with a friend of mine for next year.
Nice.
So I'm just waiting for the WeTransfer link to finish, and then I will send that to them.
Very nice. Very nice. I need to figure out where we were in the sprint chat.
I can't help you.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you? The power just came back on after being off for a few hours, live in Maine. So I think I'm not too far from you. I mean, far is a relative term. Like Maine is far, but it's still on like this coast of the continent. So close.
It's close by, kind of.
It's close yet far.
It's
it is
closer than
closer than the two of us are. It's closer than me and Demi are.
Much closer.
Yeah.
It's on the same coast of a continental mass. So, yes.
It's down there.
Yeah. We can do an hour if people want an hour. I'm okay with that. I'm pretty flexible we did the poll and it was pretty close to being an hour winning. It was close. So I'm okay to do 1 hour and then we can go back to 45s and complete the poll. So I'm good with whatever. Hello, Joanne. How are you? I am reading The Cartographers. Demi is journaling.
Do you want a sneak peek?
I do.
Yes.
I hope that thing's shot because I can't see.
Very nice.
Ooh. That's all I've done. And obviously the end of the year as well. But that's all I've done. I spent a good 10 minutes arguing with the washi tape, but it wouldn't stick.
I love when we yell at inanimate objects. I do it often.
It has to be done sometimes.
It does. It really
I think it works.
Hello, Shell. How are you? Forgot I had to go on the Santa run to my sister's en route home now. So hopefully you'll still be going when I get back. It's very possible that we will be. Hello, Alicia. Catching up on all the readathon info I missed overnight before starting to read. This is a thing now with the Bookemon readathon is I have to catch up on the Discord every day because most of the hosts, well, not most, but a good 50% are Australian, which means they are doing all the things while I am asleep.
Oh, I feel that.
Like, I
feel that from the Amazing Readathon days.
Yes. There was a lot of times with Amazing Readathon we woke up and had to figure it out.
Yeah.
Listening to Wheel of Time and working on a koi fish diamond painting. That's fun.
Oh, cute.
50 pages in Us Against You. A Booktube break. What is that?
Never heard of it.
I mean, this will be the first time I've taken one since I started Booktube. So,
deserved.
It's gonna happen though. I'm determined.
Deserved.
I'm determined. There will still be videos going out, so you won't actually really notice that I'm not here. No one will really notice a difference except for me. Tuesday here already, although yesterday was a very Tuesday feeling Monday.
I've had those days.
Yeah, I feel like this is a Tuesday feeling Monday for me. Had lunch with the hubby and then sent him off to the mines and started looking
I'm very sorry, but that was very Victorian England.
I love it.
I started looking at my puzzle and thinking about what I want to read today.
The whole vibe of this comment is very Victorian England.
It really is. It really is.
Gone to the mines and I'm going to work on a puzzle.
Yeah.
I love it.
Read 10% of Little Raindrops and did some cleaning. Nice.
No.
Hello, Patty. Just finished dinner prep and budgeting. Still have vacuuming and showering to do. Reading Who Is She? I mean, sometimes I don't know either, but you're getting a lot of productivity and adulting done, which is definitely a win. 20% of Raybearer. It's quite complex, but I'm intrigued. This is true. It is. I really liked this book. I really, really liked it. And I liked the sequel too. And rarely do I score both books in a series the same. Both of them got 5 stars from me. So
nice.
That doesn't happen very often. Got to 18%. Graded 1 essay. Nice.
Nice.
I feel like, ML, I'm going to just see you getting through all these through the entirety of Sprintmas.
Yeah.
Got to 68% in Tower of Swallows, part of the Witcher series. I need to get it done because the library wants it back.
What a pesky library.
They do that.
So rude.
They are so rude. Libby's the rudest, though, because it just takes it.
Libby is the worst.
Like, they just...
We're going to take this book away from you in 3 days. No, you ain't.
They're very aggressive, the Libby. Got to 35%. Ate and finished my journaling so I can start reading. Can you remind me what you're reading? Because I do not remember if you've already told us. The power stayed on long enough to cook my lunch. That's a win.
Fireworks came back.
In weather like this, we have to take it as it comes. Like, I'm just taking it one sprint at a time here.
Yeah.
Got to 19% in and made a coffee. Ooh, I might do that in the next sprint.
Ooh, good idea.
Coffee might be happening. Just joined about 30 minutes ago and got about 30 pages read of The Kingdom of Sweets. See, everyone is reading this book. Everyone is reading this book.
Everyone's reading this book except for you yet, because you're going to add it to your little tally.
This one was already on my TBR.
Oh, okay then.
This one was on my TBR. I went into the bookstore last week, saw this book, and I should have bought it. I debated. See, the thing is,
Why didn't you?
Well, fancy hardcover books in Canada be pricey, y'all. It was a $40 book. So I was like, should I just like borrow it, see if I like it first, and then get it? Because
That's a good idea.
A $40 book that I end up not liking. And also by that point, I had not heard anyone talking about this book. Since then, it's everywhere. And people are liking it. But I was like, is it good? I do not know. So going to make the next sprint a lunch sprint.
Good idea.
Questions for anyone who has read Throne of Glass. Is there multiple POVs and is it spicy? Is open door or closed? I have only read Assassin's Blade, so I do not know. Demi, you were shaking your head, so I'm going to...
I haven't read any of them.
Oh,
I've got them on my bookshelf.
As far as I
know,
it gets spicy near the end. I could be wrong in this, though, because I think it ages up like as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe it kind of starts to go more into the new adult genre near the end of the series, like the last few books. But I don't think the first books are. Again, this is me talking as someone who has not read it. So
I mean, in my head, they're like less spicy than Akatar.
They're definitely less spicy.
I've not read them.
Definitely. The seller prep bad for the mess up and bought book 4 on Amazon and mailed it to me free of charge.
Yay!
That's nice.
That's nice of them.
Just finished taking a shower. We'll be reading now. We'll most likely make lunch while reading. We love books for that. Just got through chapter 19 of Cinder and saw the plot twist that happened coming, the Cinderella plot. is there, but it feels so different. Yeah, it is an interesting twist on Cinderella. Like it
Does
sticks
it feel almost not like Cinderella?
It does and it doesn't. I feel like it actually did a really good job of sticking to the Cinderella plot while giving it something new and different.
Oh, okay.
And I felt the same way about Scarlet. Scarlet still had that Little Red Riding Hood feel, which is the second book in the series, while still mixing with what we knew from the first book, but still like having that retelling feel of it as well.
Okay.
So I felt like it did a pretty good job, but it definitely is like YA, so it's not like super high stakes, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I spread the wealth pretty evenly with Amazing.
You did, but you do have to remember I am a sleepy girl.
Wanted to do 12 books from 12 friends, but I have so many lists and I'm a mood reader as well, so I don't know if I can manage it this year.
Well, if you do it, I really hope you know how to count to 12.
It's so funny.
It's kind of funny.
It's so funny. To be honest, I'm making all these lists and doing all the videos, and next year we'll have to look at around this time and see what I actually accomplished.
Girl, I thought you were doing a 24 and 24, and that was not for me. Like, I can barely count to 12.
I was like, this
was me trying to pull 24 books out of my shelf. I'll end up with 60.
This was a cute challenge when the years were small, and now it's just 24 books is a lot. It's a lot. I'm not going to read all 24. Like, let's be honest. It's not happening. I did basically make it for you, ML, because I know you love the sprints. Oh, did the fireworks go off and I missed it?
Yeah, I saw.
It's something to do with thumbs up, but I can't. No. Oh, there you go.
Yay! It's so festive.
I don't know how that happened, but it happened.
I somehow missed the first one, but at least I got to see it the second time. Trying to find someone to cover my work shift. I'm super sick. Oh no. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you can get that covered because I feel like we should not be forcing people to work when they're sick. Like, we should not be. Also got an email this morning saying the pest guy is coming, so I need to clear out all the cabinets and counters. Fun. While you're sick. Fun. I hope you feel better. Hello, Caitlin, sitting at work, super slow as it's our last 4 days before break, so I might work on The Sunlit Man. Oh, am I gone or is Demi gone?
I think Demi's gone because I'm still here and you're still here.
Great. I never really know which one it is.
Same.
I'm
and
like,
with your internet, it could be either way.
It could. So I'm like, I don't know who bees it.
I bees here.
We're still here, so it's not us, which is good. I'm sure Demi will be back once it's sorted.
Yeah.
A Court of Thorns and Roses. Only managed 19 pages during that session. I mean, 19 pages is still really good.
19 pages that you didn't have read before.
Right. Progress is progress. Yes, but I think it's because it's a new release. Like, a lot of times things do have lower ratings if they're a new release. And I don't think it had a big art. And I don't think it had a big art team because I didn't see anybody talking about this. It definitely wasn't on NetGalley because I would have seen it.
I also don't think I've heard about it before today.
So, hello.
There she is.
Yeah,
Came back.
Of course, it was my internet that goes. You've got the storm, but you know.
I even went, oh, is it me? I didn't know. Multiple POVs. Last book has a teeny bit of spice, but most of the series is closed door. There you go. From someone who's actually read, because I have not read it, so I was just kind of guessing. Got the Kingdom of Sweets in my book of the month box, and I'm liking it so far. I'm 90 pages in. I need to read this book. I'm on the third book, and so far there hasn't been anything super explicit. It's multiple POV. Not much spice in Throne of Glass, only some at the end, and it does have multiple POVs. These are all Throne of Glass saying the same thing, but yeah. Romantic subplots where Akhtar's romantasy. I have a very secret idea for 24 and 24, and I ain't telling anyone. Oh,
I'm now trying to think of a series that has 24 books in it. Because knowing Brie, that's the kind of thing she would do.
what would it be? The only thing I could think of is cozies, and there's no way Bree's reading a cozy.
Bree's not going to read a cozy.
Right. That's just not happening. Hello. Just joining. No idea what I'll be doing. Fair.
That's fair. None of us do either.
That's true. We're just doing our best. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
My best friend graduated today and I couldn't go, so I spent the whole spring gossiping with her about what happened.
Nice.
That's still fun. Trying to find a couple books for my son that we can get the audio for. Yeah.
Good to check then.
That might be a bit spicy near the end.
Yeah.
Reading Daisy Hates The Great Undoing. Then I'm going to read Haunting Adeline. That's on my list. Looks very interesting. Just got approved. Oh, Chrissy.
Right, we have it too.
Oh, I want to read this book so bad. I have this pre-ordered.
I didn't even know that she had a new book coming out.
Yeah, June? Maybe? I don't know.
That's my birthday.
Another sapphic romance, which we love, from Alison Cochrane. I will read all of Alison Cochrane's romances, frankly, because I love them all. So,
just gonna make a note.
It's called Here We Go Again, I think.
Yep.
I know about ACOTAR, and that is way too spicy for him. Yeah, ACOTAR is definitely for a mature audience. Right? Classic Brianna, not telling us the things. It's on brand. But that is the end of the sprints. Michelle got the arc. I did not.
I thought we were talking about the Alexandria Bellfleur arc. We have spoken about an arc that Michelle got, and we didn't. And I couldn't get it because it wasn't on UK NetGalley, which is so rude. Potentially.
Technically, I haven't not gotten the arc, but I also haven't gotten it. It's still pending.
It's Schrodinger's arc.
It's been pending for a while, though. So I'm like, you could either at least tell me I'm not getting it, or you could give it to me, you know?
There's some that's on my pending shelf with about 3 years by this stage, and I'm like, bro.
Right. I never know if I should just cancel them.
Same.
Like,
what if they do eventually come in?
I'm like, should I? Who knows? It is the road trip book. It is.
Fun. Could be.
This is true.
I'm going to have to ask her. I'm going to interrupt her day.
To be honest, Rainey, I'm surprised you haven't read this yet. You have the Finley arc, which I'm supremely jealous of. And you've had it for months and have not read it. I'm like, I need to know if it's good.
Pulling her out.
I need to know if it's going to be good, because the last one it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't. It was a filler book. It was. They're trying to stretch a series that was not meant to be 7 books into 7 books.
Oh no!
So we have some filler books happening.
No,
so
I don't have to do that. Elle, no, sweetie, baby, honey, no.
I know. So I need to know if this one is another filler book or if something actually happens.
Could be. I thought about that.
Oh,
yeah.
Did not know that. So that will be not happening for who knows when.
That's gonna be a while,
right? I never know who publishes anything. I'm constantly like, who published this?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, exactly. Read and tell me privately. Which is fine. I never know.
I never know anything. So,
and I keep making stacks. There was so many times during Buzzword, I'd pick a book off my shelf and then I'd be like, nope, never mind. It was like an extra added challenge for Buzzword this year.
Same. And I can't speak about one of my favorite books from the year because it's in Martin's Press.
Oh no, I haven't even looked yet. I have not looked. I mean, I know my top one is fine because Babel's definitely not.
No, that's not.
So my top's fine. After that, I have no idea. So I'll have to
look. When I'm about to make that video, I'll look. I haven't even looked at it yet, really. So we are going to do an hour-long sprint for Alana this time, and then we'll go back to 45s after that.
Well, I will have to hop off at some point of the sprint.
No problem.
But
Thanks
thank
for
you
hanging
for
out.
having me.
Thanks for hanging out. We love seeing
It
you.
was fun. I will be back sometime. And also, I have sprints on my channel this Thursday coming at the same time. So if you're looking for sprint, you can hop on to mine too.
Yes, we will. Sounds good. And again, Aoife and Demi are both linked down below. So if you are not subscribed, head over and do the things. But we will head into our next sprint, and I will see you in an hour.
See you then.
Bye.
Hello. I ended up getting to 47% of the car talkers, so I'm making my way through. How'd you do?
I did a spread and a half.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very
but
good.
the spread was like my rating spread, so there was a lot of text. So that was good. It's coming along nicely.
Hello, Taylor. How are you? Today was a cleaning and reset day since my daughter is homesick. Oh no. I'm so sorry that she's not feeling well. Sick kids are not it. Been doing some housework, not homework, almost done. And then I'm going to eat. Made some jambalaya and garlic bread for dinner tonight, but made it early. So my husband will only have to heat it up because I won't feel like cooking later now. I do this a lot. I will make dinner early just to like heat up because realistically dinner time is when I'm the most exhausted. Like I'll get a second wind after dinner, but I feel like dinner time is when like I hit a wall. And I'm like, this is when I need to do the most, but like I'm also the most tired. Like it's a flaw in the system. So I will also do this or like put something in the slow cooker to like have it ready for dinner or what have you, because that's what I need to do. I ended up having to take an actual work call, so no reading that round. I hate phone calls. I don't know if anyone else like despises a phone call, but if I can get away with not doing a phone call and doing any other way of communication, I do. Like, no.
Same.
Made it to chapter 49, only 2 chapters and the epilogue to go. Coda, how many more Wheel of Time books do you and Nicole still have to read? I feel like there's not that many left. A nap sprint. We love a nap sprint. Those are really the best kind of sprints. Just doing some good old editing. You know, we have to do that too. The editing has to happen. I'm trying to, like I said, get ahead on my editing. I'm almost done all my filming to take a week off. I have one more video to do. Because Buzzword took a while to come out. So it took since it only just came out, I haven't filmed that yet. I picked the books, haven't filmed it. But all the other videos are filmed. I just need to edit them. But like realistically, the filming is not the thing that takes the most time. The editing is what takes the most time. So I'm just sitting on
unless you're filming journal videos, in which case it's the filming.
This is true. It does depend on what you're doing. I feel like also with editing, like sit downs don't take as long, but vlogs take me some time to edit. And this is one of the videos that I have to do is Sprintmas. I'm vlogging this week. So I'm going to try and edit as I go. I'm not good at doing that. I'm going to be real honest.
I have never tried it. The only time I've done a proper vlog was New York, and I obviously didn't have my laptop with me. So
right. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to. Have I edited yesterday's footage? No.
Not yet.
No, I have not. So I'm already failing, but it's fine. Made lunch and then read 56 pages in the ones we're meant to find. Forgot about this tab, got straight into writing while I had some vacation time. Hope we're having a marvelous day. We are. Hello, Rachel. Read 40 pages, 78% into my book. You are making it through. Hi, Shell, you're back. Got home, ate some dinner, McDonald's. We love it. Read 20 pages. 70 pages of Us Against You. Chrissy, you are flying through this book. Ooh, I will have to check this. I was not looking at my phone during the sprints, so I missed that you put something in the book club Discord. So I will check that during the next sprint because I definitely want to see them. We should probably have like a section for like like bullet journaling and journaling. I don't think we have one, but we should probably add that to the B&K Discord. I'll have to make a note of it. I really should get in the habit of having a pen and a piece of paper on sprints because I feel like we plan things on sprints often and then I have to try to remember. Even last night, everyone was like, oh, we should all read this book. And I was like, yeah, I'll put it in the B&K book club and we'll do it as a bonus book, which I think we're going to do in March. And it's the 5th season for anyone who was here last night. But for the life of me, could I remember what book that was? I had to go back and watch the sprints. Like, thank goodness it was recorded, because I was like, I know I'm supposed to look into doing a book. I know I'm supposed to put it in the B&K Discord. I know all this is supposed to happen. Could I remember what book it was? No. Nope. Could not. 2 left. You are so close, because Wheel of Time is a lot. So 2 books left is really like, you basically have nothing by 2. 75% and made some coffee. I also did that in this sprint. I had to caffeinate. Just joined the sprints. Hi, Candy. How are you? Reading Hellbent. I support this life choice. I loved Hellbent and Ninth House. I read both of them this year and adored both books. I do think Hellbent was slightly better than Ninth House, but like I gave them both 5 stars, and they're both going to be on my best books of the year. They're just going to have like a combo spot. Because I can't choose. Like, you can't, it'd be like picking your favorite child. Like, I can't, you don't make me choose, you know? Managed to reach 100 books with Crying in H Mart. That's amazing. Total so far is 194 with manga included. That is amazing. You've read a lot of manga this year then. You're going to have to give me some suggestions, Candy, because I've just started getting into manga. So I really don't know where to start. I just kind of, if Ren tells me to read it from the Reading Ren, I read it. That's how I get my manga suggestions. So Ro has also given me a few. So I just kind of do with whoever tells me to read things is how I pick my manga, because I don't know where else to start. Got to page 140. Hello, Bethany. Also have a sick kid at home. It's that time of year where the children all get sick. It's no fun. Getting put down for a nap now, and I will be reading A Gathering of Shadows in the next sprint, currently on page 195. Rainey didn't read in that sprint. It happens, but did plan my reading goals for the video I should have posted yesterday that will go up today. This is a mood, Rainey. It's a mood that I subscribe to. So I'm excited to see your goals video when it goes out. Didn't read, chatted with some friends during that sprint, but I'll get back to reading in this one. Need my 5 hours of sprints and can only read this book during sprints for Bookemon tools. Also, just as a reminder that if you miss out on some of the live sprints, you can watch the replays, and those do count towards your sprinting hours for the Bookemon prompts. The replays also count. So just so you know. Made it to chapter 24. This book is getting crazy. If you have read it, you know. John, what are you reading? I know this answer. Cinder. Was it Cinder? Was that you, John? I could be mixing up people. The thing with there's 54 of you, and if I mix up your books, I'm so sorry. I do my best to remember. John, if it's not Cinder, remind me what you're reading. Finished one more chapter of Star Wars Thrawn. Buzzword was hard for me to choose. I'm stuck on some. Which ones are you stuck on, Rainey? I will say January was deceptively hard. There, and there I thought was going to be very easy, and I really had to search all the days. Oh no, we lost Demi. I'm sure they will return. But Buzzword was deceptively difficult for some of the ones that I thought would be easy. The ones that I thought were going to be easy were hard, and the ones that I thought were going to be hard were easy. Made it to 76%. 55 pages and took a coffee break. Hello.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's fine. You can't control the internet. I said that to myself today. I was like, if Sprintmas has to if it goes awry because I lose my power, I can't do it. It's one of those things. It's the one thing that's completely out of my control. Weather and power. Like, I have no control of either of those things. Internet, also something I have no control over. It's fine. Got to 27%. 33 pages of Daisy Hates, The Great Undoing, 89% through. Going for my 3rd coffee now. I'm behind. You're behind on coffees. Managed 20 pages that time. One more. To be honest, I don't even know like the technical types of manga. I have noticed that I tend to prefer more contemporary manga than like fantasy manga, which is interesting because I do like fantasy books, but I haven't read enough to really have a full opinion on which ones I want. I need to read more of them. So I'm kind of open to anything because I want to dip my toe into everything to see what I really do like. Because I have only read a couple. Poor Demi's internet is not wanting to hang out with us today. Need to get Hellbent. I have Ninth House. I've read it, but things are really tight lately with my car being a censored word. I'm sorry your car's being a pain in the butt. Yes. Do you have access to like a library system where you can get it maybe for free and try to read it that way? I know that, you know, I'm very blessed that I can usually purchase the books, but it's not always possible even for me to do so. And I love using my libraries. A lot of the books that I'm reading for Sprintmas, I'm doing on library. I'm trying to get more into using my physical library. I use Libby a lot, but I don't use my physical library as much as I would like to. And I want to, and then like if I like the books, purchase them, because I have been purchasing a lot of books lately that I end up unhauling because I don't love them. So I just, you know, and I don't mind doing that because then it goes in a little free library and it goes into the community, but you know, but I know not everyone has a good library system near them too. So I'm lucky that I do. Yes, Cinder. Look, I knew it. Repeating words was hard. What I can't even remember what I picked for repeating words. I can't even remember. It's upstairs. And like was a hard one too. I can't remember what I picked for that either. I'm not being helpful at all. I'll message you when I go upstairs because I have the stack so that I can film my TBR video. Or not my TBR, my buzzword video. So I'll message you when I get upstairs and tell you what I picked. Just don't have any repeating words or any with the like on my physical TBR and only had one for January. Don't you have tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow? I'm not doing that one, but don't you have that one? Got to 41% and picked up my little from pre-K. Usually hit cup 3 by 10 a.m. or sooner. It's noon 40 now. Okay, I'm going to star this and I will check out this manga because I'm always up for that. Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Yeah, I think a lot of people are doing tomorrow and tomorrow, tomorrow. I have not read it and I could have done it. But unfortunately, like I said, I could have done it, but I wanted to do books that weren't in Books and Lala's video just so that I was giving different recommendations in my video. So I tried to look outside of that. And so I did not pick tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. But for the life of me, I cannot remember what I chose. So no idea. Read tomorrow times 3 in November. Oh, how did I miss that you read this? I clearly, this must have happened. It was Get a Clue. Get a Clue is a blur, which is how I missed this. Oh no, that's okay, Demi. Thank you for hanging out with us for as long as you did. I'm sorry your internet's acting up. We're only going to do, are we going to do one more sprint? Yeah. One more? Two more? I don't know. I'm trying to do sprint math is a whole other level of math. I think we're only doing one more. So driving today. So I'm popping in to say hi while everyone gets ready. Okay. I will also check this one out. We are now at 4, everyone. So Aoife's almost right with us being higher than 5. Was my favorite cozy high school romance manga for a while. Okay. DNF tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like it. I just I got it because everybody was talking about it. And to be honest, I know very little about what it's about. I think it has a video game element, and that's really all that I know. Hello, Raleigh. How are you? It was meh. Oh no. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I literally have no idea. Let me switch the cat back to the 45-minute sprint though, because we're going to go back to 45s. Boop, boo. Graded 2 more essays and 8 in that sprint. Also brought me a bagel, or Ollie also. Oh, goodness gracious. Ollie brought me a bagel sandwich. Nice. Never read a manga. Maybe that should be a goal for 2024. You know what? I didn't think I was going to like it. I did a video trying manga. Well, I wasn't sure. And I really did have a good time trying manga. And I've discovered a few that I've really loved. My Brother's Husband, I just read last month, 5 stars. Really enjoyed that one. Spy Family, I'm quite a ways, 5 books into that series now. And I just brought in another 4 of those to keep reading that. So that one I have really, really liked. Just not your genre. Yeah, that makes sense. Library doesn't have any of the mangas I'm interested in. Oh, I think they missed the boat on light mangas. That sucks when your library doesn't have the stuff that you're looking for. Do you have a way to like request what you'd like to see in the library? Because I know our library does, where you can like request titles, and that's a good way for them to like know what they should bring in too, because there's so many books. They have limited shelves, so sometimes they just don't know what they should bring in. So that's something, I think it's like on our website there's like a place to like submit suggestions. 20 minutes left in Wheel of Time. Read tomorrow in September or August as a buddy read with Vanessa. Doing Wrong Place, Wrong Time for the repeating words. Have a couple hours left. Should finish today. My library has a very small, not very good manga and graphic novel section. Oh, I mean, it's hard when your library doesn't have a good selection. I've lucked out with having a pretty good one. Also, our libraries are like connected in our entire, not province, but almost half a province. So like if my library doesn't have it, they can still like bring it in. I just have to request it and they'll bring it in from whatever library does have it. So that's nice because it gives me more options. I do appreciate my library system. I need support for the Bookternet. S.T. Gibson wrote a little epilogue for Dowry of Blood. It's 14 pages, but it has its own Goodread entry. Can I read it and count it? What, count it for what? If it's, here's my thing. If you just mean for like Goodreads, I don't know if a readathon has a minimum number of points, but if it's just for Goodreads to help reach your Goodreads goal, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's listed as a kind of like a middle book between the 2 new books, and it's like a short story following the first book. I would count it as a separate book and put it in as a separate thing. It's a short story. I would count it. So if you can put it in Goodreads, I count it. I mean, I know I literally make the rules go like this, but you're also right. If you can put it in Goodreads, I count it. DNF, Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Maybe I don't like books with repeating words. I actually really liked Wrong Place, Wrong Time. I read it with B&K earlier this year. It really worked for me, which was surprising because I don't typically like books with time travel, but I did really like that. Libraries are like that too. My library does that. My county library is a pretty good manga section. I was able to complete Buju Stray Dogs because of that system. Yeah, I do appreciate that they are connected that way. It helps me get a little bit more. Love my book, but I know the ending is supposed to be sad. Oh no. Well, at least you knew going in, or know now, because sometimes I don't mind if it's sad, but like I want to know ahead of time. You know, I want to be prepared that it's going to be sad. Yes, I count it. If it were me, I would count it. Yep. If you can put it into Goodreads, you can put it into Goodreads. My library is completely separate from all the others in the county, so I can't do an interlibrary loan. And I've requested books, but nothing really comes of it. That sucks. I wish they would connect. Like, it's so nice when the library systems do that. I want to complete my goal, but need to get creative with how. Use those short stories, use those novellas. You got this. Didn't know she wrote an epilogue. I'm going to have to find that. It's actually in my ebook copy of A Dowry of Blood. It's like after the acknowledgments, it's like stuck to the back. So I do have it. I haven't read it yet. And I have the arc for the next book. So like I need to, I know they're not technically connected, but like I think there are some characters from the first book in the second book, in the new book. I've kind of heard that. So does need an ISBN number or some identifiers, so it has to be published. Yeah. But if it's in Goodreads or I can put it in Goodreads, I count it. That's kind of how I do the things. Okay, I think this is going to be our last sprint for today. So let me pull up the cat. Tomorrow we have again, we're back here tomorrow. And we're doing just normal Tuesday night sprints at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll do, 5-ish hours of sprints tomorrow night. But let's get into our last sprint for today. And amazingly, I have stuck around for all the sprints and didn't lose power. So I count that a win for Sprintmas Day number 2. And I will see you all in 45. Hello. I ended up making it to 53% of the cartographers. It was starting to get slower. I'm not going to lie. It was starting to, but then right as I was like, ooh, it's really slowed down, something major happened. So I'm actually kind of happy with this pace because something's happening and then we're getting the explanations that I want. And then something else just happened and I'm excited to see where we go from that something. I would like to speak in better, more descriptive terms, but I can't tell you what happened. But I'm having a good time with this book. I really am. I really like the dark academia, being in like this New York Public Library, this maps, this mystery around the maps. This was a good choice for the first book of Sprintmas, I think, because I have not read a dark academia book in a minute, and I've kind of been missing them. I've been missing being in dark academia. So I'm very happy to return because it's one of my true loves. And this also is magical realism, so it's like two of my favorite things in one book. So it would have to go really off the rails for me to not like it, really. I did put the link to the rest of Sprintmas. This is the playlist for Sprintmas. Tomorrow we are at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're going to go for about 4 to 5 hours, somewhere in there. And we've got a great crew of Jess, Cal, and Bree joining me tomorrow night. And then Wednesday, we're doing a really early morning. We're starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think we're going to go for quite a long time on Wednesday because we're starting so early. My plan is to go for quite a while on Wednesday. I was kind of thinking about doing a nice kind of long day sprint. That's kind of my plan. Everything is subject to change, but I knew this was going to be my shortest day because of the power situation. I don't want to push my luck too long. Got more water in the basement, so I have to clean it. Thanks for the sprints, Michaela. I'm so sorry you're having to deal with flooding because that is just horrible. And thank you for hanging out with me. Only read for 10 minutes, then reheated leftovers and ate dinner. Nice. Read about 20 pages, and now I shall be wrapping some presents and finishing my hat prompt book. Nice. You are very welcome. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I'm so excited to just like have this community event this will not be the only time this happens. I already have plans to make it bigger and better as we continue to have it. But I think it's just fun to hang out as a community and like read and just hang out together and get whatever we need to get done. Off work now, but the wind is picking up and I'm afraid of power outages. Same. We live very close to each other. So same. Hoping to crochet and maybe do a holiday audio for Bookmon. Graded a few more essays and a lot more exams. I am done with one entire class now, 4 to go, which means I'll be back tomorrow. Nice, ML. I'm excited to spend tomorrow with you as well. Finish book 12. OMG. More, please. Can't wait to start 13 on Thursday. Now what to read in between? Coda, that is the question. What are you going to read while you're waiting to start the next Wheel of Time book? Made it to 82% of Confessions of a Christmas Holiday, hoping to catch Sprintmas tomorrow, but doing a 6-hour road trip visiting my mom. So depends what time I leave my mom's. And of course, traffic. That makes perfect sense. No worries if you are busy tomorrow. We do have 5 other days. So there's lots of Sprintmas, and I appreciate everyone just being here and having fun. Like, it means so much that you take time out of your day to come hang out with me because you could be doing so many things. So thank you. Only have 25% of my book left to read during sprints. I might watch a replay of some sprints so I can finish today. That is allowed. It is absolutely allowed to do replays of the sprints. So no worries. Love a long sprint session, right? ML, I literally was like, I need to make sure there's at least one really long day because ML will want a really long day. Like it's literally was when I was planning it. I thought of you at that moment in time. 88% into the 12 Dates of Christmas, and I'm not really sure that I like it. It's a bit too cliche for me. Not that I am bored, but I know what's going to happen from the first chapter. Yeah, that makes sense. Have not done the things I planned and forgot to get out my audio, but I did get several pieces placed. You know what? That's better than nothing. Sometimes we just need to rest and let our mind have some quiet too. Sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to listen to an audiobook," and then I just know that like my brain needs a minute of quiet. And consuming anything of noise is just not going to happen. 50 pages. 10 pages left, then starting Haunting Adeline. Oh, I'm sorry I'm ending before you can finish your book, but you are so close. Thank you for hanging out with us. We will be back again tomorrow for some more productivity. Right? Coda and Nicole are killing it. You are so welcome. I will see you tomorrow. I try, Emel. I try. Love it. I love hanging out with you and all the book nerds of the world, right? Book nerds unite. Read 5 pages, then picked up my little from pre-K. Nice. I was enjoying the almost silence. We live on a highway. Yeah. Today I have like a nice ambiance of wind. So maybe it's just ambiance if you look at it that way. But that is the end of the sprints for today. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some more Sprintmas Day 3. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you then. If you aren't subscribed to Aoife or Demi, they are linked down in the description box down below. They are 2 fantastic people, as you got to see if you haven't met them before, so I would go and check out their channels. They've got some great stuff going on, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.